If you're thinking about going anywhere, guys, in Europe, South America, cancel it. Cancel it. Come to Kenya, guys. If I didn't have a family back in Scandinavia, I would definitely stay. This is my 1 month in review of being in Nairobi, Kenya. And guys, let me tell you something. I'm excited, boy. Now, guys, my initial plan was to go to Ghana. But seeing what Kenya has to offer, I could not refuse. I had to come. And I haven't been disappointed, guys. Not even for 1 second. I haven't been disappointed. Yeah, I had some hiccups at the start. But otherwise, from noisy neighbors, it's going pretty fine. I haven't been on the safari yet. I didn't came here for that. I haven't been to Mombasa yet. Didn't came here for that. But I will definitely try my best to do it. And I want to go to the beautiful Diani. I heard of Diani and I saw some pictures. It looks, guys, oh my God, it looks amazing. You know, it reminds me of the Caribbean. Now, my impression of Kenya, my first impression of Kenya, or my 1 month impression of Kenya, I initially said I'm going to go to Africa as a return for the ancestors. And I want to see if it's somewhere I could live. You know, I'm Jamaican and I live in 4 countries. Jamaica, USA, UK, or England, Norway. And I want to leave the cold. I want to leave the cold climate, the snow. And I would love to have my kids grown up in a warm country. So one of my reasons coming here as well, otherwise from, you know, the return of the ancestors, was to find a place where, you know, I could grow my kids and not be really worried about them of, you know, crime and violence, affecting them. You know, I'm Jamaican, I love my country, but, you know, if it's not safe for my kids, I won't take them there to live, you know, because, you know, it gets really grimy there. Saying that now, Kenya in general, when I came here, before coming to Kenya, I did the research of the infrastructure. And mind you guys, I am blown away by the infrastructure so far. Like the roads, amazing roads, guys. Like, you know, I even drive out of Nairobi. I went to this place called Limuru. And Limuru, the roads were so smooth, man. It would put a lot of countries to shame, you know. And you know, as I said before I came here, I did my research on the infrastructure and I saw some nice infrastructure. But when I came here, it actually blew what I saw at the water. I couldn't believe how good it looks. You know what I mean? I couldn't believe, like, some of the malls is so huge. They're humongous, guys. You know what I'm saying? You could feel like you're anywhere in Europe. It's sad to say that, but Kenya could compete with a lot of countries. I'm not saying, you know, it has the infrastructure of, you know, the top European countries or America or whatever, but it's far ahead of probably 99% of African countries, you know. And if you want something at the supermarket, you're going to get it. You know, everything you want at the supermarket is there. It's not like you're going to go to the supermarket and, oh, I can't find this, I can't find that. Of course, if you're from certain countries, you might can't find like, I'm Jamaican, you know, I'm not going to find, like, Jamaican products here so easily. But I'm talking about, you know, you can find clothes, you can find shoes, you can find, you know, you're not short of anything. You know, the supermarket's here to cater for everybody. And another thing I found out is, like, if you want to buy something online, you can order it and you can pay for a border to drop it off in 2 hours, man. That's amazing. So it's not like, you know, in America, you order something, you have to wait like 3 days, 4 days, working days. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, you just order it, and if you can pay for the extra fast delivery, 2 hours, man. That's really impressive. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about food delivery. I'm talking about, like, if you want to buy, say, you want to buy a hairbrush, or you want to buy a cream or whatever, you know, you could order it and it comes to you the same day. I haven't checked out the restaurants, but I know there is restaurants here for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Guys, another thing what I love with Nairobi is the people are extremely friendly. And when I do my videos are usually freestyle videos. And I know people don't like watching the long videos, and I know I could have edited a bit shorter, but I post some of my videos or most of my videos with the interactions because I want people to see how friendly these people are here. You know what I'm saying? How loving these people are here, how kind. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you can get it better than this. If anyone can have people being so nice in any other country, please let me know in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Because people here are so friendly. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. When I walk down the street, man, I don't think I have to look behind me or, worried if people are like looking at me in a bad way. Of course, they're looking at me weird in some ways because they're like, who's this guy talking to himself in the camera? You know what I'm saying? So, people are friendly. So you don't have to worry about coming to Kenya and worry about people being mean to you. No, most people are nice people. Let's blow me out of the water again. Yeah, buildings, guys. There's a lot of apartments being put up every day. The Chinese are here making Nairobi skyline filled with buildings, like a lot of apartments. You can invest in a lot of apartments here if you want, invest in one apartment if you want. And the skyline looks good. You look like you're in any country in Europe. Another reason for being in Kenya, Nairobi is like, I live in Scandinavia, man. It's a cold country, guys. It's a depressing place to live. Like this place will drain your energy, and I don't have any family there really, other than my kids, so, when you live in a country like that, you have nobody to talk to, you're going to work, you're coming home, you feel like you're in a hamster wheel. It takes an emotional toll on you, you know what I'm saying? Constantly being in the cold, constantly not getting any sunlight, it really affects you. There's a lot of people in Scandinavia, Norway with mental issues. You know what I'm saying, guys? So I just had to go. I had to, even when I just moved to Norway, I was thinking about going to, what's it called? Thinking about going to Africa, thinking about going to Ghana or Tanzania. I remember in Tanzania, didn't have, in the COVID era, they didn't have this requirements for the vaccine. So it was some place that I wanted to go, but didn't end up going. But hey man, I have no regrets. I'm here in Nairobi, Kenya, and it's beautiful. The weather, guys, the weather here is amazing. It's not too hot, and some days, as any country, might be warmer than some, but generally most days the weather is nice. Guys, do you know what it is like to get up every day and see the sun? It's amazing. I live in Norway. There is zero sun. Sometimes in the winter you only get 2-3 hours, of sunlight, and that can take its toll on you guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sometimes I don't know how bad I'm affected until I go back to America or I go to some other place. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I just came to Kenya, you know what I'm saying? After a couple of days, I kind of felt heavy, but after like 5 days, man, I just started feeling. When I say I feel heavy, I was just missing my family. I still do, but I feel like the weather was still on me. But I shook it off, and I'm feeling much better, man. I feel really light. It's amazing what coming home can do. Coming home or even going in a warm country can do to your body, and your brain or whatever, because you're just caught up, as I said, in a whirlwind, yeah, you're just caught up in a hamster wheel, guys. Can I say that nightclubs here, guys? The nightclubs are humongous. I've never seen such big nightclubs in my life. I haven't been to all of them, but I've been to a few. I live in Norway. The nightclubs there are average size, Say when I work in like 450 capacity. But here, the other night I went to one called the Mass House. Oh my God, I think we can hold like, 4,000 people. I don't know. It's humongous. Some of them are not that big here, but I don't know. Maybe I'm exaggerating. in the sense of saying the nightclubs here are big because I need to check out the rest. This is my first month, guys, just, I don't know, 2-3 days over a month. This, I'm spending 3 months here because, as I said, if you come to Nairobi for 1 month, you're gonna book 3. So I had to extend my stay to 3 months, and this second month I'm into right now, I'm gonna do a lot more activities, you know what I mean? My first month was just to get myself in a position where I created a lot of content. Right now I have crazy content backed up, you know what I mean? I can drop a lot of content daily. So now I'm gonna like take it easy and in the sense of see more things because I have time. When you have time to burn, you can play around a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I could definitely see myself living here. If I didn't have a family back in Scandinavia, I would definitely stay. I would not go back, guys. I feel really at home. As I said before in a couple of my videos, I feel like I'm in Jamaican steroids, you know what I'm saying? Nairobi is a place, is welcoming. Kenyans are very welcoming, and it's definitely a place I would stay. The weather, the people, the vibe, you know what I'm saying, the infrastructure is amazing. Staying in Nairobi for over a month, you know what I mean, or say 3 months is the best thing you can do to see if you can live here. I mean, a month is good, but 3 months is better because you want to give yourself time, to pass the holiday stage. You want to pass the holiday stage, and then after you pass the holiday stage, which is like 2 months, 3 weeks, 2 weeks or whatever, then you get into the living stage now, the 2 months, the 3 months. That's when you really realize or know if you could live in a country. Because, every country you get to, for the first couple of weeks, you're excited. Every country feels like you could live there for the first time you go there because you're on holiday, you're spending money. But spend some more time. And that's what I'm doing. I'm spending time in Nairobi to see if I really enjoy it. And so far, my 1 month has been amazing. And I really can see myself living here. In Norway, it's literally 7 months of snow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you feel like you never get a break. And when the winter comes, it's terrible. The winter comes for you have June, July, August. You might, so for example, in 1 week, you might get 1 or 2 days good weather. You know what I'm saying? So for the whole 3 months, guys, you might be lucky if you get 2 or 3 weeks out of it of good summer. Summer in Norway is a hit and miss. So being in a country like this, guys, it does a lot for you mentally. And plus, guys, the weather in Nairobi, guys, it does get a little bit chilly. You know what I'm saying? When I came here, I see a thick duvet on my bed. I thought I was in Scandinavia. I'm like, hold on, why is my duvet so thick? My duvet here is thicker than in Norway. So yeah, if you like the mild climate, come here. Mombasa now, I heard is very humid. So I think choose Nairobi if you really don't like the heat. And guys, this early time of the year, it's considered summer in Kenya. I think the next March, April, May or whatever, I think that's the rainy season. I think that's the winter season. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's been telling me I'm lucky I came the right time. So if you want to come here, that's the best time to visit. Another thing I've seen here, guys, which I'm really impressed with, I'm impressed with the spending here, the M-Pesa, guys. Like if you come from abroad and you want to save yourself some expense in a sense of using your card, all you need to do is bring your ID to the Safaricom store. They will give you a SIM card, an eSIM, and that you can use instead of using your international number. And on the Safaricom, it has the M-Pesa app as well. So you don't have to download the M-Pesa app by itself. You can just use the Safaricom app, and the M-Pesa is one of the options on it. And you could just go to the bank, and I think the maximum you can draw at most banks, as far as I can tell, is 40,000 Kenyan shillings. So you can fill up your M-Pesa and you can use it instead of using your card every time. So every time I go to the supermarket, I use my M-Pesa. And how it works is there's a few options on it. Let me see. So, okay. I'm gonna try to look on mine. I think when you buy goods, M-Pesa. When you go to the supermarket, you go to Lipa no M-Pesa. And they give you some options like buy goods, pay bills, and so on. So, you know, if you want to pay bill, give you the option. If you're not sure, I think when I go to the supermarket, I think it's buy goods. If I'm wrong, guys, correct me. And there's a till number that you put in, and then you put in the amount, and all you press is continue or send, and then you put in your 4-digit passcode, and you know, goods are paid for. You know what I'm saying? It's quite simple. It's quite straightforward. You know, I'm sorry I didn't use it, get to use it when I just came. It took me a while to get used to it, but it's pretty straightforward. I just keep topping up my M-Pesa, so I don't have to use my card. It saved me so much, guys. Another place I visited is the Maasai market. I mean, it's impressive, guys. You know, I love the Kenyan jewelry. I love the Maasai jewelry. You know, I bought myself a wristband, and yeah, people always ask me where you get it. You know, I really like it. I've seen other people wear it, so that's why I really actually wanted one. And I've been fascinated with the Maasais for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And probably that's something I need to do as well, go and see the Maasai, the Maasai village. There's so much things to do here, guys. I haven't done 90% of what I want to do. But as I said, I got time on my hands. Yeah, guys, another thing I see in Nairobi, Kenya, there's a lot of opportunity for investment in apartments. You know, if you're interested in invested in apartments, guys, come here, but do your due diligence. I mean, don't just you know, buy from anybody and give your money to anybody. Make sure you find a reputable lawyer. Make sure you find a reputable real estate agent. And if you need any help, just reach out to me. I can put you in touch with some of the right people. You know what I'm saying? So don't make the mistake and go with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Do a lot of research. You know what I'm saying? Don't make the mistake. There's so much opportunities here. It's not only real estate. There's and I heard it's easy to do business here in general. You know what I'm saying, guys? So Africa is the new America, is the future. You know what I'm saying? Especially Kenya. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you can find everything here. Any business you want to do here, guys, I think you will be successful. You know, it's just the market is here to open a new business and just do good in it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you're going to do your research as well to see if the demand is here. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to supply, and you know, you want to know that you have supply and demand. Excuse me. So, guys, I don't know if I touched on everything, but that's it for now. I think, another thing. Tech, guys. Kenya is a leading country when it comes to the tech in Africa. You know what I'm saying? The education system here is amazing. Kenyans are highly educated. You know, I think the only problem is there's a lack of jobs. You know, a lot of people telling me they don't have any jobs. You know what I'm saying? And minimum wage here is very low. You know, but guys, please give Africa a chance. Give Kenya a try. You know what I'm saying? You go to Ghana if you want. You could go anywhere you want. But, you know, try Africa. You know, try different countries. You never know what you're going to like. You know what I'm saying? I love Kenya so far. Of course, I'm going to go Ghana. Of course, I'm going to go Rwanda. You know, I'm going to go, Zimbabwe, Uganda. I want to travel all of Africa. But so far, guys, Kenya has been amazing. My 1 month here, I wouldn't change it for nothing in the world, guys. And you know, and as I said, I extend my stay to 3 months, guys, and I have no regrets. You know, of course, it's going to cost me a lot more. But, hey, you only live once, you know. You only live once, you know, and I am proud of myself that I make this journey and come to Africa, you know what I'm saying, instead of going somewhere else. Anyway, guys, I'm out for now. One love. If you need any help with anything, you can always holler at me, all right? It's your boy.